In the book, you have a chapter titled In the Beginning, and you just briefly started talking about your grandmother, which I was hoping you could discuss in more detail. Obviously, she was beloved by you, but there's this incredible story that when you first realized that you have this ability, this sixth sense, tell us about this when you woke up in the middle of the night and the circumstances around it, because it's very, very moving.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I had an incredibly close relationship with my grandmother. She was my best friend, and unfortunately, she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. So we knew that she was sick, but the reality of it was is we didn't know when she was going to pass away. And one night I went to bed, and I woke up and just had a total knowingness that my grandmother was going to die. And I describe it in the book as a memory that hadn't happened yet. It came through with such a clear conviction and a knowingness, something that I think a lot of us can actually relate to some extent with our own intuition. And I went into the room to tell my mom, and before we got the chance to leave, we got that call. And from there, my life changed forever. My relationship with my grandmother was super close before she passed, but I felt like I almost got to know her in a whole other way after she passed away, because she came through in dreams, and messages were delivered from her in the following days. And so in that way, I feel like I didn't have to say goodbye to my grandmother. I feel like it was just a see you later.
And do you still receive messages from your grandmother?
I do occasionally have dreams of my grandma, but I found that in lots of instances of doing readings, oftentimes people will come through once or twice or a few times, and once they've delivered the majority of their information, I believe that our soul goes through a process of continuing on. And I think that they're still connected to us. You can still deliver signs and messages, but yeah, thankfully, I'm actually kind of glad I don't have her popping in constantly. I like to think that she's good where she's at.
Otherwise, it'd be like a bad Woody Allen movie.
Exactly. She'd be like, "Why aren't you eating?" I'm like, "Grandma, I get it, okay."
I like that was a very good New York accent.
Oh my! I was practicing it this week.